Evening all. How are we doing? Just going to do a few friendlies tonight. Try and get on the Vineyard Acres course. These are the clubs I'll be using. Let's get going. See if there's anyone for a friendly. That's you, isn't it, Wayne? Bodkin? See if you want a game. I'm only going to be playing Vineyard Acres. I'll be forfeiting out anything that isn't that, which I think is Milano on this tour. So fingers crossed we'll get some of the revised holes. I posted them up this afternoon, most of them except the 9th, on the channel. So you can have a look there if you haven't played them yet, just to see what changes have been made. Nothing radical. The first's quite different. Some of the par 5s to me seem like they've had the elevation changed, but nothing too radical. This isn't good. Alright, I'm going to restart this because I don't know why it's doing that. Try again. Yeah, I've restarted the app, mate. See if that helps. Oh, there we go. All that for a forfeit. I'll come back to you now. Hopefully. Yeah. There we are. Try again. Get some music on. Copyright free, of course. Just turn this down a bit, actually. Is this Milano again? It is. Jesus. You watch, we'll just get Milano all night long. Third time lucky. Try again. Not going very well, is it? Right, come on. Give us the hole we want. Might get luckier if you suggest it. There we go. So yeah, I played Tour 8 a lot today on one of my other accounts. Got quite a lot of the holes actually, and there's 3 courses on that tour, so there we go. Got one this time. Yeah, so this one from earlier in the day didn't really have any significant changes to it that I could see anyway. It's pretty much the same hole it was. Breaking out a Marlin. Big spender. So, this one is a 10% downhill. Don't want too much topspin with that wind. Perfect shot. Good start. You've got hundreds of them, yeah. I'll bet. So a sniper can reach here with the right tailwind. Not with that wind though. Is that you getting 80 fusion balls there, Wayne? Very nice. Must be made of money, eh? Oh, can I reach? Maybe. I'll have a go. Yeah, it needs left spin. Not to worry. Excuse me. You're not bought any for ages yet, it's fair enough. Good ball as well. Good ball to buy, if you're going to buy some. I've got a few ghost balls left, so I didn't buy too many of them this time. Although I'd happily swap all my ghost balls for them, because I can't stand them. What are we going to have? Going for the dunk. Might be a recurring theme on the stream tonight, this. Bit of a dunk fest. Looks good. Oh. Great left. shoot out anyway, that's what we want. Of course this will be different. I've been playing 2-rate all day, so I'm used to playing them with sniper. See what they look like off the front tees. So yeah, as you can see, there's not a great deal of changes on that hole. 10% for the tee shot, and everything else as it was really. See what tournament wind we get for that, but certainly in rookie you can reach nicely down with your drive, and then a big dog will get you there. Depending on the wind, you might actually get there with a sniper, as I say, depending on its level. 1.9 is about that much. Oh, massively great. Terrible. Evening, Jim. How you doing? Still at work? Someone's got to be, mate. Evening, Fitz. How are we? Used any fusion balls yet? Saw a few flying into a rate earlier today. Absolute waste. That looks a good line, doesn't it? He's got there. Perfect ball. Get in. Oh, look at that. Well played, sir. Well played. Getting taught a lesson here. So we'll do maybe 3 games, and then if someone else wants to go, they can jump in, and we'll just rotate it, whoever's wanting a game. Another vineyard hole. Yeah, so this one's changed a lot. This is the first hole. So it's significantly more downhill off the tee. And the green's actually a lot further around to the right. And it's a totally different green as well. Pins in a different place and everything, so quite like this hole now. You can see where the end of his ball guide is there though. That fairway all cambers off to the right. So you're going to have to watch depending on winds. Someone in chat, what's the rings for a power hook on Thor's Hammer 5? Is it 17? Am I just imagining that? Yeah, they're liking a hot air balloon on this one now, aren't they? Quite pretty though. Something different. Right, no one's told me, so I don't know what the number is. We'll go with 17. Probably need... Actually, can we get a bit of side spin here? $20 for that, okay. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. It wasn't 20, you bandit. Is that right, Fitz? I've only played it. I've only played it once earlier today. For your shot, not to worry. Oh, it's definitely 20% downhill. Yeah, I believe so. After another dunk, let's try to show me up this guy. Get it in the hole. Go on. Hi, Robert. How you doing? That could be in. Yeah, so that approach looks a little bit uphill to me. I don't know what you adjusted there, Wayne, but I think possibly an uphill shot. Oh, well, this is a silly place to put a drive. Didn't measure it right. Oh, well. A tiny bit less. That's too much. That's no problem, Robert. No problem at all. I thought they were useful. Wasn't a great deal of changes as I was talking about before there. I think the par 5s maybe feel like they've changed a little bit. Certainly the one where you can rough bump for Albatross, I think, is now downhill, second shot. This hole's changed dramatically, the first hole. Well, dramatically. The most out of any of them that I've seen. There's only one hole I haven't played yet, which is the 9th. I want to say the 9th. Which is a par 4. It's quite unusual for the tournament to finish on a par 4. It's usually a par 5 closing hole, isn't it? There we go. Evening, Gus. Or morning, I think. Did you say you were in Australia earlier? Can't remember. Anyway, how are you doing? Good to have you here. Oh shit, did you not hole out? Sorry, Wayne. My bad. Morning. Oh, well, there you go. Start of a new day. Yeah, Milano. Savage. Do you mean me holding outfits? It was an accident. Should go for the green. That's 5.9 on a Thor's hammer. 3.3. No, not tonight. I haven't played these holes for a while. The Milano. Should have forfeited this. Sorry, Wayne. So who's all played the new holes? Have any of you been having a whack on them? I know you have, Fitz, haven't you? That's the right line. Right. Five. What's the foremost changes on the holes? I'd say the first, that par 4. That green's definitely further around the corner now, and a totally different green, as we're saying. It's also far more downhill, than it was before. I used to play at 10%, I think it's probably near 20 now. 20% extra elevation. What else has changed? It might just be because the scenery's changed, but I think the par 5s have changed. Certainly a few more bumpy areas on fairways, but some of the greens seem a lot smoother and flatter to me, so because that's really been all they've done in the past, is they've made greens very bumpy for us, hard to hole out on longer chips and stuff, so, or landing spots that aren't that reliable, but they seem better this time, so we'll see. As I say, I haven't played the 9th yet, so I can't comment on that one, but I think Tommy's started putting his videos up, so his will be obviously far more in-depth than mine, and he'll obviously be commentating over the top of them, so he'll be able to tell you for sure what the changes are. But at first glance, hole 1 and the par 5s, in my opinion. But have a play of them, Gus. See what you think. As you can see here, you can get them on 2 or 4 on the front tee, so have a few friendlies, see what you make of it. That's a good thing when the tournament course is in 2 or 4, you can practice it all you want really, for free, without risking those trophies. So this is one of the par 3s. I don't know how this will play from the front tee. It's still a sniper. So you can rough bump this, or you could. Not with this. No, maybe. No. You could try from here with more side spin, which I haven't got. But for now, we'll just go for the old backspin approach. So that landing area there used to be awful, that fairway. To me it seems a lot smoother now. Used to get very unreliable bounces on there. And this green is a lot flatter, I think, than it used to be. Well, there you go, Fitz has just said the same thing in chat there, yeah. So yeah, you can definitely rough bump this, depending on clubs. They seem to have moved the bunker on the left away a bit as well, so if you want to use that left hand rough with the loads of right hand side spin, you might well get across that way. Plays as a driver on the back tees, this on Masters, I believe. I'm sure Tommy was rough bumping a quarterback last time this was in a tournament, which wasn't long ago. A lot of these holes have been in tournaments recently, so to the untrained eye, because there'll be a lot of players obviously that don't watch YouTube videos and follow the forums and all that stuff. Cheers for the game's win. Yeah, a lot of those people will just go in blind thinking it's the same as it was. So you might see that reflected in some scores. I'll come back to you, by the way, Wayne, if you want a few more. I'll just see who else is around. Shout up in chat, by the way, guys, if anyone wants a game. Just drop me a line. Did I see Fitz in here before? Oh, he's gone. Maybe me and you again, Wayne. All night. There's Audrey, but she's in the game, so we'll not interrupt her. Ah, there he is. The connection seems a bit ropey tonight. It's telling me the stream health is average, not good. Shout up if it's unwatchable, and I'll try and do something to fix it. Thanks, Gary. Welcome along. There we go. So this will show you what I was talking about, the par 5. This approach shot to me now feels more downhill, the second shot. Good luck, Captain, or President I should say. Just play this safe, there's enough curl in this club. Look at those balloons. Oh, that's a nasty bounce. So yeah, this fairway's always been a bumpy one. It doesn't look like it's changed that much, to be honest. But look at that green from that line there. It looks way more downhill than it used to. So, it still plays as a rough bump. So about 3/4. 1.8. They have changed the green here though. There used to be a horrid bump on this rough bump. Seems more consistent, the landing area now. God, that needle speed's so slow. It's gonna get up there, but not close. Yeah, it's a good rough bump, that, Gus. I think the other option, if you've got something like a Saturn, is to play a lot of backspin, land on the green, and actually spin it back down to the pin. But I prefer the rough bump, by far. Beginner wood. You got the good clubs outfits. Didn't notice that, sorry mate. How many backspin? On the rough bump I used a little bit of topspin, I think it's about 2 bars of topspin, but if you're going to spin it back and land on the green you probably want at least, let's think, at least 5-6 bars. So you're going to need a Saturn for a long iron. Or if you hit a really long drive you could probably get away with a thorn, but I don't know that you'd actually reach with a thorn. I think the backspin approach though used to be easier. People talk of there used to be a funnel on the green that would just feed back to the hole. I think that was removed last time these courses were updated. So you probably see less of it now. than you used to. But there'll be plenty of folks streaming these holes in the next few days, and certainly over the next week when the tournament's on. So have a look. You might get an idea from another streamer. Duncan Frideau. Unlucky brother. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Fitz is our clan president in Pin Seekers. So, no taking it easy on him. Absolutely none. Oh, here's the 9th. I should try and record this. I don't know how I do. Never mind. So yeah, this will be the first time I've seen this. Which looks... yeah, looks like it's still uphill. Second shot. I think we're all looking for changes as well, because they posted, didn't they, Playdemic, that these holes have all been redesigned. I'm probably looking for things that aren't there on some of them. This doesn't feel any different, this hole. Certainly off the tee. I actually like these holes. This is my main account. This is not long finished Tour 8. And I've got 2 other accounts that finished it recently as well. So I've played a lot of Tour 8 lately and a lot of these holes. So I'm quite comfortable on them. Par 3s are all fine. Decent chance at hole in one on certainly 2 of them. Maybe 3 now with the changes to that one we just saw before. It's a nice house. The par 5s are just tricky, but I like that. You're not going to get an albatross on at least 2 of them. And you're going to have to work hard for your eagle, but that's a good thing for me. Catch you later, Gus. Thanks for popping in. Have a good day, buddy. Is this the same? Let's have a look. Looks less downhill, if anything. See how that does. Not far away. Looking at these houses again. See if you can land it in the pond. Oh, it's a good... he's played this before, hasn't he? You can tell. Nice shot, sir. Well played. So it was a busy day for the channel today. I put those videos up this morning and this afternoon, not expecting too many people to watch them, to be honest, but they've all had, well, several of them have had over 100 views, which for my videos is amazing. So might be getting a wee bit of traction now, which is nice. Plenty of new faces tonight in the stream, so that's good. Oh god, I do not know how to play this. Oh, at least I'm not going first. I'll just copy you, Fitz. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. That looks good. About 5 rings, maybe? That looked like 5.5. 5.5 rings? You love this hole, Gary. I can't stand it. Oh, look at that. Right, I don't think we're going to beat that, do you? I have no idea how far downhill it is. I'll go 30. I keep hearing people say it's 30. That's 5 and a bit rings. That seems like too much backspin, eh? That looks about right. See how it does. Somebody's closer. Thanks for going first, buddy. I would have had no idea otherwise. Right, let's see if anyone else wants a game. Did I see Audrey? So she's in a match. I'll send her an invite though. So yeah, anybody watching, if you want a game, shoot me a friend request on Facebook. It's Tony Richardson. I'm trying to see. Yeah, the picture's not. It used to be the same picture on the Facebook channel, the YouTube channel, but it's changed now. Yeah, it's the same picture as my in-game picture. So have a look. Shoot me a request. See if Audrey comes back to us. AS carries Cemetery 76. That's a mouthful. Welcome along. Thanks for joining in. Now Robert's spreading the word. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate that. Gary, 3/4 backspin, middle rough, right. Okay. Yeah, I've not started 2-9 yet, Fitz, so yeah, I think Gary's saying the same, middle rough. Right, so order's accepted. I presume if we back out of this, that'll just start when she's ready. We'll see. I was going to see what clubs we might change. I don't think we'll need that tonight. If I take the Saturn in a bag, I can try and play that par 5 differently. Stick with the Thor's hammer. Yeah, that'll do. At your house as it fits. Nice gaff that, mate. Very nice. Just the 2 pools. Don't get out of bed for less than 3. Right, so she's in a shooter now. She shouldn't be too long. I'll tell you what I can do while I'm waiting on that is check Facebook in case anyone has sent a wee thing through it. So I don't know if they're watching, but I've just accepted Glenn and Lee's requests in case you're here and you want a game. I'll have to refresh the app. I'll do that after these games with Audrey. Where's my Mackham friend Gary? I thought he was going to be on tonight. Right, see if she's ready. So I don't know if Audrey realises she's on stream here. She's again in our clan, so she likes an emoji from memory. Wants to play after current game. Well, she's not in a game. Try again. Oh, it said ready there, didn't it? There we go. Tell you what I'm going to do, reset this app because it's glitching. Yeah, there she is there. Try again. Oh, I think I'm going to change Wi-Fi providers. It's been awful the last 2 weeks, my Wi-Fi. Live chat on the Xbox. Is there a icon with 3 buttons, Wayne? Challenge declined. Oh. Right, never mind. Yeah, it might be in that icon with 3 buttons, possibly. Oh, here we go. It's the wrong tour, Audrey. I don't know what's going on here. Right, we'll abandon that. Let's see who's here. I think that's Glenn, who I've just accepted a friend request off. Recognise the West Brom Albion badge. For those not in the UK, you won't know what SOTV stands for. It's something not very nice about the rival football team. My uncle's a big Coventry fan, so he says the same thing all the time. Maybe if I play a tour game first. Let's try that. Just check what bats I've got here. You just need to have the big topper when you play 2-rate, because it's one of the holes. It's almost a guaranteed eagle. So we'll try 1-2 again. Hopefully we'll get a Vineyard Acres, and then we'll try the Friendlies again. I don't know why they're not coming up there. Eagle Peak. Which one is it? That one. Don't say this is going to crash as well. Not looking good at all. Oh, there we go. Very strange. Let's see where this guy's from. Sweden. It's a massive drive with a quasar. We have big tailwind there. Yeah, 8.7. I'll follow suit then. So it's 20% downhill, this one. 6.3 rings. And then push it up to max. I think this might be too much, to be honest. We'll see. Needs to get right a bit. Oh, don't fall down the hill. Hold on, hold on. Just, that was the wrong adjustment as well. Only by 0.3 though. So usually you'd play the rough bump here. This chap seems to be going a different approach. Which is fine. Don't think you're going to hold it that way as often. Saying that, I've only held it twice using the rough bump in tournaments. There's a lot of debate about whether it's up or downhill this. So we'll just play it as nothing. It's probably 1-on-1 to be honest. It's 5, 6.9. Smidge of overpower. Should be close. Oh, it's miles away. Miles away. It's been a while. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a Vineyard Acres shootout at least, so we can have a look at one of those from the second tee. not a Vineyard Acres, I don't think. Well, no, it isn't. So you usually have to be within a yard and a half to win this shootout in 2 or 8. As I found out yesterday, I put 3 tee shots in 3 consecutive shootouts inside a yard, going first, and every single time the opponent got a hole in one. So I was cursed yesterday. So it's going to be 12 rings of adjustment. So we don't want to do what he did and end up short, so that looks alright. Don't have to be too exact given that he's missed, but still measure it out. A wee bit of right just to counter the wind. See how it does. Get over. I've done the same thing. Terrible. We touch a headwind with that side wind probably. Lucky though. Right, let's get back to friendly, see if we can get one of these to work. So much for me plan to get relegated. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, even this is freezing. Right. I'll try Glenn again. Oh, he's offline now. I'm going to restart the app one more time. If it doesn't work this time, I'm probably just going to have to stop streaming it. Well, stop streaming friendlies at least. Maybe play some 2 or 8 on an alt account or something. Just to try and get the new holes. But I wouldn't be forfeiting out a 2 or 8, that's the only thing. So you might end up watching holes you don't want to see. There's not really many on either. Let's try Joe. Excuse me. No love for the friendlies tonight, right? As you can see, there's not many more friends online. Cal might have a game. Let's see if Cal wants a game. He'll be busy grinding. Absolute machine, this gentleman. Right, we'll see if this game loads. If this game doesn't load, then I might have to just call it a night, unfortunately. Not quite sure what's wrong with it. Try again tomorrow though, if we can't get any more out of it tonight. I'll try and make sure a few more guys out the clan are going to be online for friendlies too. I'm not going to leave the page this time. I left this screen last time when I was trying to wait for Audrey, and I'm wondering if that was part of why it screwed up, so apologies for sitting still, but shouldn't take too much longer as the viewer count drops one by one. Get a wee drink while we're waiting. What's that weird? You can't get live chat on the Xbox. So you got a picture on the 50-inch screen and the chat on your phone. Multitasking, brother. Excellent work. Yeah, you can't get the chat on the telly, can you? I sometimes watch it on the telly. And if I want to read the chat, I do have to put it on my phone, like you say. Let me drop the Macam a text and see where he is. There we go. It's even one of the new holes. Well, not new holes, but... Right, apologies for that. So Cal's one of the chief grinders in our Pin Seekers clan. The guy puts up astronomical number of points each season. Very glad to have him. I think he also won. We run a few sort of inter-clan comps. I'm sure he's won a couple of those as well. Taking home the gems. Speaking of which, might be a new comp coming soon. Watch this space. I think Fitz or Jim might be going to post about it in the next couple of days, or next day. Might be too much for that club. So the last time this hole was in a tournament, which was about maybe 4 tournaments ago, I can't remember which one it was, to be honest, but I think I played it with a Berserker in the weekend rounds, just to guarantee reaching the second shot, because it's one of them holes that if people don't use special balls on, it's not a gimme, the eagle. So it's a shot you can pick up on the field sometimes. It all depend on the wind, obviously, as usual, but it's clever the way they've cut that fairway in. Just stops you getting there comfortably. It's a bit left. Learned that from last time, didn't we? It should be closer. Nearly. So we'll be taking this to shoot out no matter what Cal does here. If he misses, we'll miss. Although I don't think he'll miss. So we'll just play ourselves up. And then we'll see if we can't get one of the par threes. See what that looks like. So I'm saying all the new guys, names that I don't recognise, I guess, in the chat. Are you guys? What clans are you all in? Are you part of clans? Guessing you're probably either 19th hole or United clans. That's where I posted those videos this afternoon. Oh, actually, I stuck them on Elite as well, so maybe not. Yeah. So this is the Vineyard Acres. Definitely a flatter landing area than it used to be. Used to be a bit of a lottery, the bounce there, but now it seems better. Legends of Troy, Gary. Okay. Very good. You guys Pro 2, Pro 3, Pro 3? I think there's only 2 United clans in the top league now, isn't there? Although I think from memory they're probably both going to come back down, because that's quite a competitive league up there. So play it at mid. 10% downhill this one. It's a high bounce. Needs to stop. See if Carl wants another one. Excellent. Ideally you need a bit more left sprint than that. We'll give it a blast. Just enough. So yeah, anyone watching that wants a game, if we're not already friends, drop me a friend request on Facebook, Tony Richardson, with the same picture you can see there. I'll go in and check and jump on and we'll have a game. See if we can dunk one. Try again. Feels like mid. Which would be, what, one ring? Not with a great shot. See if Cal can do it. We'll have a bit of thorn porn in our Pin Seekers clan. That looks good. Get in. Boom. Hey. Well played, sir. That's why he gets all the clan points, because he can do that regularly. See if he wants one more. Hopefully we'll get a Vineyard Acres, not a Milano. There we go. Hole 1 again. So yeah, this is the one that's probably changed the most out of all of them. So let's try properly this time. Somebody said 14 rings before. Well, that was 14, so we'll see what that looks like. Not enough curl. Well, not enough side spin. Certainly not on a Marlin. Good to know though. Only 2,800 trophies. What, Cal? Yeah. Not sure how high he is, what tour he's into. I think think I remember him saying he plays Tour 10 or has played 10. But whatever works for him. It's a nice shot. That's why you check the bounce. Look at that. Too much backspin. Yeah, I think Tour 10 win. He probably grinds Tour 8, maybe Tour 9, possibly. Saying that, if you're grinding Tour 9, how many trophies are in Tour 9? Is it 1,000? 800? Something like that? Because my total's Tour 8 closing a handful out of Tour 9. So yeah, maybe it is Tour 9 he's bread and butter tour. Just scrolling through Facebook here on my phone. All of the recruiting posts are out now for the new season. Busy time of month for all the clan directors and the clan managers and presidents. A few spaces to fill in hours, I think, as well. So this is not Vineyard Acres. What's that? 1.6, 1.2 at max. Oh dear. I've always loved this hole. Cheers, Gary. I usually play this as a rough bump. I don't know why I didn't that time. Glad I didn't, but Tour 9's 800, Tour 10's 900. Yeah, so he must be in Tour 9 then. I'm guessing he's not watching, otherwise he could tell us in the chat. So, I didn't see who it was, but I think, there we go, Lee. Milano. No good. I don't know if Lee's watching this stream. He might not realise what I'm doing if I forfeit out, so hopefully he's going first, and if he tees it off, we'll just play the hole out. taking ages to connect to the games tonight though. Definitely going to have to look at resetting that Wi-Fi router. And that's about the extent of my technical knowledge, so if it's anything worse than that, I'll have to get someone else to look at it. There we go. Okay, Lee knows the score, clearly, which is good. I didn't know if he did, so we shall find Lee. There he is. And return the forfeit if we get another Milano hole. Hopefully we don't have to wait 5 minutes to connect again. There we go. Hole 1 again, but still better than Milano hole. Which part of the Highlands are you from? Do you need an interpreter, Wayne? Right, I'm going to try and play this properly this time just to see what it looks like. Ooh, that's massively great, right? Could be in the rough, that. I'm from Edinburgh originally. And then I've slowly trickled south. I say south. Live near Teesside now, so it's not that far south, but working my way down. Although just now I spend most of my life in bloody London for work. Brother-in-law from Glasgow. Now you do need interpreters to speak to them. Even I don't understand them half the time, Glaswegians. Oh, Sainsbury's in Edinburgh. Try to think where that which one that'll be. I can't even remember there being a Sainsbury's in Edinburgh. Mind, it was a long time ago I lived there, so. I'll try a dunk. So yeah, I think this is slightly uphill, so let's test that theory. So 0.9. No, it's not uphill. Well, that adjustment was wrong, one of the two. So that was only minus 5%. And that was too much. So what was the win? 3-7. Sorry, was that too much? We landed short, so... No, that means it is uphill then. So I played 0.9. It's not a big enough win to really work it out, but yeah, it probably is uphill then. I over-adjusted too much, that means we should have had less rings to pull. Well shot. Lovely shot, Lee. Well played, sir. Oh, Dalkeith, right, okay. I know that area. Just the one game, hit and run. Only joking. and another one was called Black Pole. Black Pole. Doesn't ring a bell. Right. Did I see you in there, Wayne? Do you want another game, Wayne, or not? Oh, there you are, there. I don't know. Is that what you're watching the live chat on? Your phone? Yeah, you want a game, or yeah, that's... I'll tell you what, I'll invite you. If you decline it, I know you don't. There we go, there's a new hole. Well, a redesigned hole. So this is par 5, the 7th hole. This is one that you will not albatross, no matter what you do. Impossible. Barring some ridiculous tailwinds that allow you to drive over the second fairway over there. But even then you'll struggle to make the second shot. Feels like it's been tucked around the corner a bit more now, but that's probably just my imagination. It does feel downhill though. It used to feel uphill the second, well, the third shot. The approach to the green used to feel like an uphill shot. But when I played it earlier, I'm sure it felt downhill. So yeah, you can use whatever driver you like here, because all you're doing is knocking it down there. So probably go for one with accuracy. Doesn't need to go miles. Yeah, definitely taken trees away, haven't they? That left side's far more open than it was. There used to be trees all the way down here. And all the way down the back where the house is. So last time this hole was in a tournament, I think I only eagled it once across 3 accounts in 3 rounds. Well, qualifying, opening and weekend rounds. So it's quite a tricky one, or it certainly was for me. But yeah, tournament wise, if you get a decent tailwind, you'll want a big dog or something with a bit of distance for this second shot to get as far down this, round that corner as possible, really. Otherwise you get the trees, you have to curve it around the trees then. I mean, you can play to here, but you can leave yourself another sniper almost. Well, yeah, definitely a wood club from there. In fact, I might try that just to see. Just a wee experiment this, just to see what it's like from over this side. Needs to stay on the fairway. Never played it this way before, but I'll try a few new things. Friendlies after all. You dunked it twice that tournament, did you? Nice. Yeah, I wasn't playing a dunk, I was trying to cosy it in. Thorn 2 backspin. Just couldn't get the adjustment right. So I think we will have Let's have a look. It's maybe not downhill. So that's a full sniper to there. So whilst you get to use the ball guide, the chances of holding this out really quite slim. Used to have a bit of a back to it, a backstop. Yeah, it still does. Just knock it on the green. So yes, tricky par 5. Take the eagle every time on this one. You probably will see some people going for it on the tee shot, trying to reach the second fairway, depending on the winds in the various divisions. Obviously you're not going to get that kind of wind in rookie or probably even pro. You might get it in expert. I think from Masters tees it's too far back to consider it. But I don't play Masters, so I don't know. And it's amazing what some of these guys can do sometimes. So possibly. Yeah, definitely the big dog second shot, yeah. Big dog, or if you've got a levelled up Cataclysm, probably do the same job. But for rookie and pro, yeah, big dog. Going for the rough bump? No, can't adjust back far enough, can you? Maybe. No. Well played, buddy. Don't know what I'll do when they take this app off me, this overlay. They're chopping my arm off. Kinda need to hold this just to show it wasn't locked, don't I? I think that's gonna miss right, to be honest. 3.9. Put a wee bit of left on. It was luck. Good game, buddy. Got one more. And I think I'll probably call it a night. It's about an hour and a half we've been on, so. One more? Okay. Evening, Peter. How you doing? Busy at work? Oh, never good. Oh, this is the wrong course. Let me forfeit out, Wayne, and I'll come back to you. Yeah, the videos earlier, I'm glad you enjoyed them, mate. No commentary on them, as you can see, but give you an idea what what the redesigns do and don't look like. I've just been talking about it on here. It's not a great deal of changes, to be honest. Hole 1 and the par 5s in my mind, and they've levelled out a few greens, smoothed out a few greens and a few landing areas. So yeah, and they've put loads of hot air balloons everywhere. Want the phone to stop ringing. Don't blame you. So this will be, or is this the Milano again? Don't be the Milano. Oh, there we go. So this is going to be the last hole for tonight. I may hop on tomorrow and do the same sort of thing. Again, just looking for the tournament holes. I'll try and correct my Wi-Fi connection before then. How come your tour has to reload all the time? I don't know. Mate. That's what it's always like for me, what you just saw there. I'm on Android, I don't know if that makes a difference. So yeah, that shot there looks downhill to me now. Minus 10%. Sorry, plus 10%. That's a kind bounce. Yeah, first shot, definitely 10% downhill. So this shot here, I think this shot might be 10% downhill as well now. Whereas previously it used to be straight, no elevation. Where your ball guide is now as well, that used to be a more inconsistent roll. I think it's probably flatter there now. The hole used to be on top of a wee plateau. Doesn't seem to be like that now, which is good for this shot. Get in, go on. Finish with a boom. Like, oh my lord, robbed. Unlucky bit. Excellent shot. Just under mid. See, the ball guide doesn't change. It used to be all over the place when you rocked back and forth there. I say just under mid or just over mid. I can't remember. Play it mid. Dial that one in by the time the tournament starts, I think. Be a nice pick-up on the majority of the field if you can make that, I think. No problem, Gary. Thanks for popping in and joining us. Hope it's been useful for you. There'll be a few more streams coming. I'll probably do a qualifying round out of Rookie Pro and Expert next week, and something at the weekend. Whether it's a back nine or whatnot, we'll find out. But yeah, subscribe to the channel and then you'll see whatever else we put out. Much appreciated. Right, come on, Wayne. Finish with a hole in one, please. Are we dunking? Are we dunking snipers? No, it's not close now, you can't. Just excellent. Thank you, Gary. All the best, mate. Thanks again. Get in. Close. Right, see if we can sign off in style. It's not going to reach this, I don't think. What do I want? 2 rings. 1.5. Oh. Good game, buddy. And good luck to you. Yeah, I've enjoyed it too, mate. I'm just sorry we had to wait for the connection halfway through. It was a bit annoying for you watching, so apologies for that. So that'll do us tonight. As I say, I may do the same thing tomorrow. May do an hour or so, just trying to get some new holes. But I'll be posting more and sticking more videos up. So stay tuned for those, and good luck for your games. I'll catch you all later on. Cheers now.